The setting in which McLaren Technology Centre and the production centre sit is a 150-acre park, and McLaren Park is one of our proudest achievements. The achievement of the Carbon Trust standard, our position within the CRC League table, and the fact that we are the first Formula One team to be carbon neutral are all fantastic achievements, but they're just the beginning.
It's a very high impact environment in which we work, and we try and maintain it to the very highest standards. But it's also a very smart building, and from the way in which we manage heat, lights, the way in which we focus on power in our data centres and in our desktops here is all part of an environmental conscious approach to the way in which we work and our impact on society. Today, in the white heat of competition, we have to be so efficient. We've all got limited resources. Competition is tough. And if we're carrying 10 kilos of extra fuel around a circuit, then that's 3.5 tenths of lap time, which is very precious to us as the team and to Lewis and to Jensen. Lots of organisations are working with us, like AkzoNobel on our paint processes here in the building. We've got products in from ExxonMobil in our machine shop that mean that our oils and our waste are controlled in a much more careful and environmentally friendly way. Equally, the number of people that we're shipping around the globe, the amount of freight that we're shipping is greatly reduced. We're now down, but again voluntarily, to only 47 people in a garage. That's come down from about 65. That's reduced flights. We now have competitions, because we are fiercely competitive, for our truck drivers to see who can be the most eco-friendly driver during the year, and there's an award for that. It's relentless.
While we can get the figures down as low as we can, practically we will always be an emitter of carbon. We took the decision to see how we could offset that carbon emission. We identified projects which were relevant to Formula One, one in Brazil and one in India. They were hydroelectric generating plants, but they use technology which means that you don't have to flood large areas of land. We see being efficient as being a key part of what we do.
In 2014, we have a step change in the regulations where the engines are getting smaller. We've reintroduced turbocharging and exhaust energy recovery. We've doubled the power of kinetic energy recovery. And I think that sets a long-term trend for the sport becoming more energy restricted as a race. It won't be any less of a show, any less dramatic, just as noisy, just as aggressive. But it does add a new dimension, and the engineers will love that. Our investors, our employees, our subcontractors, the local community, our fans expect the very highest of professional standards for us. And I think as part of that, you've got a need to, yes, make sure that we are a high performance organisation, but that we're socially responsible. That includes diversity, it includes our energy efficiency. We're fiercely proud that we've been able to have a Carbon Trust certificate and become the first Formula One team that's been truly carbon neutral. But it is just a step along the way, and I think this is just part of a journey. It's not a destination. We've hit one of the waypoints, and it's an important one for us. But it is just part of doing business around here.